Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My topic for today's lecture is Indo-Japan relations. India and Japan are strong members today. Both countries share equal views and the same views on important geopolitical topics and geopolitical issues, and also the issues like democracy, pluralism, and they share equal and sharing bonding on these things. Both countries are today part of the global maritime trade, and both countries have a big seashore. Today, both countries are also collaborating on manufacturing and share of technologies and also in defense sector. Today, let us delve about this. First of all, let us talk about economy. The economic relations between India and Japan are very good. Japan has been funding many important infrastructure projects in India, which includes the rail network like the train line between Ahmedabad and Mumbai, the bullet train project, and they have also helped India by giving short-term loans at very less interest, so that India can develop its northeastern part of India, and also some loans for the dedicated freight corridors in India. The economic relations between India and Japan not rest here only. The relation between both the nations has been good, and many Japanese automobile companies like Nissan, Maruti Suzuki are making cars and manufacturing cars in India and helping India to grow its economy. Now let us talk about cultural relations. As I already told, that Buddhism is the main pillar of India-Japan relations, and both the countries have similar religious relations on this. But a lot of Indian people are also working in Japan as engineers, and also they are living in Japan. And not to forget our childhood, when we used to see the anime of Japan, the cartoons like Doraemon, which have came from Japan only. Now let us talk about other aspects, which is the international issues, the geopolitics. In the geopolitical level, Japan is helping India by becoming member of Quad, and they have also same strategy against China. Both the countries are collaborating on these many issues, and Japan also supports India's permanent seat in United Nations. Now let us talk about the defense, which is the growing importance between both the nations today. Both the countries are collaborating and doing many international exercises, which includes Harimau Shakti and the Malabar exercise, which are the naval exercises between India and Japan. The Air Force exercise is Harimau Shakti, and the Malabar is a naval exercise, and Dharma Guardian is an army exercise between both the nations. Both the countries are collaborating on critical technologies, and they are also sharing these technologies with each other. At the end, I would like to conclude by saying that India and Japan are growing, and the important dialogue between both the nations has been a pillar for strengthening these relations. However, the growing influence of China is going to hamper India's and Japan interests in the South China Sea, and the increasing power of Chinese Navy is also hampering both the nations, and we should work upon them. Thank you.